Today, guys, we're back in another video, and this is going to be what if basically Naruto was born with Baryon mode. Part, I believe, to be 8. I think. Yeah, 8. We see the multitude of teams around them as they waited for the doors to open. As the doors opened, all of the teams began to flow into the room as they were shoving each other, pushing niggas out of the way. Anyway, as they continued until they saw basically a door. We said basically 103, but it was actually a genjutsu, and 103 was further along. So yeah, it was weird. Anyway, as they continued to walk, basically, once they had basically entered the room and they were getting ready to travel up the stairs, a boy, no, yeah, a boy with bushy hair and basically big, overwhelmingly big eyes appeared. See, then y'all thought, this, by the way, this is not Lee, this is fodder. So, yeah. You are Naruto Uzumaki, correct? The boy said, looking towards Naruto. And so what if I am? Fight me. Naruto said, as he began to walk towards the guy. They then got into a battle, as Naruto was surprised. This guy had the audacity of challenging him when his strength was high gaining level. Naruto was pretty sure that he wasn't fit to be fucking a shinobi. He should have stayed back and waited until he at least became high tuning level. But this nigga had the audacity of challenging him. So Naruto, like, he's gonna have a lot of pain. So Naruto basically, within the battle, Naruto grabs onto his face as the guy began to kick Naruto's legs. After landing the final kick to Naruto's leg, he had finally gotten away, as Naruto had released him, because all of those kicks actually have to add up. I'll show you my true fury, the boy said as he yelled out. Budomoshi! As basically his skin began to glow a shade of black. As the boy began to breathe heavily. This is Budomoshi, stage 6. And it's the strongest technique ever. Master says it surpasses the 8 gates. As Naruto looked at him, a baby with the 8 gates will be stronger than you. Now get away from me, little one, Naruto said, while looking towards um basically looking towards the boy. You'll take those words back and you'll eat them, he yelled out as he flew towards Naruto. Landing his first kick, Naruto was shook. His kick did absolutely nothing. All of that build up for nothing, Naruto said as he planted his fist into the boy's guts. As the boy was punched in his guts, Naruto had punched him so hard that his guts flew up into his mouth and he began to throw up his guts. And this, he actually had killed this guy. And since nobody was there to tell him, like, oh shit, that nigga just killed that nigga, they're like, okay, I don't know which village killed him. We can't do anything. By the way, his village is fodder. Yeah, village fodder. As Naruto and the gang arrived within the meeting, basically Hinata, Sasuke, and Naruto instantly passed as they wait. And finally came the 10th question. Now for the 10th question. Ibuki said, if you don't pass the question, then you don't have the right to ever become a ninja. If you pass it, no. But if you don't want to take the test, the 10th question, you get to go on and come back another year. As basically the room hollowed out like really quick. A lot of teams left, but we still have to have a bit of fodder left. So yeah. As then Anko broke through basically the window. Hi, you little brats. I'm gonna be the second round's proctor, she said, as she then noticed the yellow-haired boy. Ah, Naruto, she said, looking towards Naruto. As he was basically an Anbu for a long time, like for 2 years literally, so you're literally free. Dog water bounce you like a flopper. I'm just kidding. Anyway. So, basically, it would be surprising if Anko don't know Naruto. It would be surprising. Very much surprising. Almost too surprising. Anyway. It's fading off my hands. So anyway, Naruto looked at Anko. As we cut to the basically, as all of that happened, meet me at the forest of the training ground 40 what they call the training ground? 47? 47. I'm about to look it up. Meet me at training ground 44. Mm-mm. In the next 2 days. Because I do believe there was actually a little break in between that and the original. But I think that it was like one day. Since I haven't watched basically the Naruto in a long time. And I'm still watching fillers such as movies which were filler and other stuff. I'm watching filler movies, and since I can't actually buy the movies, I have to find shady ass apps to get the movies. And it's very hard because the only app that we actually like actually have is um is basically Netflix. We don't have Hulu, none of the rest of them. Not even Disney minus. Anyway, basically, yeah. Yeah. I think that was it. So yeah, within this time skip, we go within the short break. We see Naruto and Anko walking together. So what's up, Gold? Anko said, nothing much since my Anbu days. I haven't been doing anything. Tell me about it. I can't even get a single mission. I've been torturing people left and right. As Naruto shivered. Seems that you've gotten mighty good at that, Naruto said, chuckling a bit. As Anko looked basically at Naruto. I have, she said, as Naruto looked at Anko. So, oh, so what are we gonna do? You know, should probably hang out at your place, Naruto. Anko said with a seductive look on her face. Nope, not happening. I have a girlfriend. And how old is she? Same age as me. Then she's not as experienced as me. Think of it as a training for the both of you, she said, looking towards Naruto. Well, if it is training, Naruto said, as he hid it very well, but on the inside he was blushing like crazy. This nigga face was a shade of blood. His face was the shade of blood. It was that red. Like, if he actually showed his actual emotions on his face, by the way, that ain't actually happening. As Naruto and Anko walked back to his home, both of them walked in. As Naruto then said, "What? But I didn't give you a bracelet." You forget. Back in our Anbu days, you gave me a bracelet. She said, looking towards Naruto. Oh, Naruto said, in a very seductive tone. That's seductive for a man. Ugh. That would be fucking weird. Anyway, as basically Naruto and Anku, Anko walked towards the door. Naruto opened up the door as he smelled basically food being cooked. As he walked towards the kitchen with Anko, Naruto saw like Hinata cooking. Since Hinata thought that she would get a bit more time to cook, she was basically like, she didn't know that she was gonna have to basically instantly start. No, never mind. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway. Hinata looked towards Naruto as she was basically, as Hinata said, "Oh, you're here, Naruto." She basically said, as she had on an apron. With this apron, like basically, you could see her butt in her the back side of her body. So yeah, as she turned around, basically, even I'm gonna say that Hinata was developed. I'm gonna give her some opie. She's gonna have opie, like some really nice opie. Do. They aren't like big for an adult, but they look bigger on her body, I'd say. Like, because for a kid, I'd say that small boob size would be pretty big for a kid, so yeah. Yeah, that does make sense, I think. I don't know if it does. As Anko looked over towards Hinata. As Hinata looked towards Anko, as her face was completely red of embarrassment. She didn't know that Naruto was bringing over someone, so she was basically naked off. And basically, it was fucking weird as shit. As Anko said, "Oh, so you're already ready to begin our session." As Hinata began to blush heavily. Session? She didn't know what she meant. Oh, since you're not as experienced as me, I'm here to show you the ropes and how to get a man and how to please a man, she said, looking towards Hinata. As Hinata looked towards basically Anko and Naruto. So, a threesome, she said, looking towards basically looking towards Naruto and Anko. She didn't expect a threesome to happen. She expected a threesome to happen when like not with older woman, not with an older woman, more like with what they call her, um, Eno. Yeah, because I'm gonna say that Eno Yamanaka had a crush on Naruto, and Eno confronted Hinata about her feelings because Hinata was his girlfriend and all, and Hinata was like, "It's all good, you heard me." So yeah, so she didn't expect it to just flat out happen. So yeah, and we skip an hour later. There were clones everywhere as they looked tired. And a clone wiped his head. That felt incredible. As basically Anko and Hinata are covered in white ice cream. I mean, in vanilla ice cream that is especially creamy. My God, this is fucking weird. I think I'm acting up because I think I'm acting up because I lost my girlfriend. That's what I think. I think because my girlfriend broke up with me, I'm acting up. I think that's what happened. Because my girlfriend broke up with me, I'm acting up and all. Because I don't think that this is something I usually do. Include, like, basically. Even though this, I do put, is not for children on my videos. Like, I do that so I can put up cards at the end of my videos. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's a creator's thing. Anyway. So basically, Naruto looked on at basically Anko and Hinata as he smiled. "You want to do it again in the bath?" Naruto said as he looked towards both of the women. As Hinata and Anko began to make out with two clones. Whoa. Hinata began to make out with the real Naruto, and Anko began to make out with a clone. As they make out session led towards the shower, and that is going to conclude the very detailed video. No, I mean very detailed sesh. Yeah. That is very, very detailed, I think. It's too detailed. By the way, I've already pre-recorded by like 3 videos today. So yeah, this is my 3rd video that I pre-recorded. So all the way up to part 8 is already recorded. So yeah. And I'm happy. Scheduled toward it releases from day to day to day. For 3 days in a row. It's gonna be nice. Anyway. Naruto, well, we didn't we didn't skip towards basically the end of this 2 days. basically within that 2 day range, Naruto, Hinata, and Anko plus Ino basically decided that they wanted to group up. So basically, Anko, Hinata, and Ino, they 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 no Hinata actually lived there. They came over basically each like after like they came over every single day and they had some fun basically. But this time with Ino joining in. By the way, I'm gonna say that Naruto can release infertile. He could basically release stuff that is infertile when he wants to, and he can release stuff that is fertile when he wants to as well. So we aren't gonna see no kids from Ino or Anku or Anko yet, just yet. I believe. Back to the Chunin exams. Oh yeah, the Forest of Death. The Forest of Death went very smoothly since there's no Orochimaru. Naruto's team ended up first in the tower, basically, and the rest of the teams came fleshing in. Since there's not gonna be any Konoha is going to be good. It's gonna be straight. It's going to be fly, slide, and good. So yeah, I think that is reasonable. Very much reasonable. Almost too reasonable. Anyway, Jesus Christ, fuck. I'm making this video slowly to a fucking porn.net video. I'm thinking I'm making this video slowly into a pornhub dot com video. I think that, but I'm not gonna make it focus too much around that. So yeah, basically, Naruto and the gang. Basically, I'm sorry for all the build up on the tuning exams, like all of that stuff, but I'm gonna have to let y'all down real quick. That build up was for nothing. So everything else goes smoothly. All of the teams that I mentioned, they actually pass, and they all become tuning. The Hokage's office. Team 1 and 2 look towards the Hokage. Yes, Hokage Sama. Naruto said towards basically Hiruzen. Yeah, Hiruzen. Okay, man. I will be informing everyone right now. Naruto, you will be promoted towards Anbu, seeing as you were a former Anbu. Hinata Hyuga. Naruto is putting Sasuke and Hinata Hyuga. You've both shown excellent talents within the exams. Plus, you've gotten good word from Naruto. So you both will be promoted to Jonin. As for you, Neji Hyuga, Tenten Nothing, and Rock Lee, you will be promoted. Neji, you will be promoted towards tuning. Yeah, tuning. Yeah, tuning. Neji, you will be promoted to tuning. Tintin, you shall be promoted to nothing. No, tuning. And Rock Lee, you shall be promoted to Joning. Since your overwhelming power was confirmed by a secret shinobi, these were Jonin. We've planted Jonin throughout the Chunin exams to see who possibly would have the right to become Jonin. Basically, the third Hokage basically said, looking towards the group. Wait, what? Oh yeah. And within your battle with one of the Jonin, you showed that you could easily beat them. So we placed you at mid Jonin level. Since that Jonin was low Jonin, just to make sure that we wouldn't kill any of our just to make sure that we wouldn't kill any of our Jonin. Well, any of our new recruits. Mm-mm. Basically, the third Hokage said, and then Neji looked up towards him. Why am I not being promoted to Jonin? Because the third Hokage started. Mm-mm. Although you did display excellent prowess, the best that you are is high tuning to low joning. And since we want to lowball each and every one of the upgrades, Hiruzen said while looking towards Neji. And since we want to lowball each and every one of the upgrades to get you more experience. So, yeah. The third Hokage said, looking towards Neji. As Neji then said, then why is he being promoted to Anbu? Simple. At the age of 6, Naruto joined an Anbu squad and quickly became an Anbu team leader. But after passing the academy, he had to go through the ranks again because of his age, and we only put him as an Anbu because of his strength alone. We had to upgrade his rank first. As basically, yeah. We skip of basically 1 year later. No, it has been basically let it has been, it's now known that Naruto is dating Anko, Ino, and Hinata. For Ino's father, he's okay with it. He's just like, yeah, it's she's fallen in love already. I can't do anything about it. She's already fallen in love. She's in love and all. She's good. So he's basically just like, yeah, that's my daughter. Like silently rooting for her. He's actually was kind of pissed off because within this 1 year time skip, Hinata has gained a name within the elemental nations. She was called the Hyuga goddess of stone because of a unique senjutsu ability, which was mm, which was created because of Hinata's overwhelmingly grand chakra control plus her dojutsu. It's called Senjutsu Push. This Senjutsu Push allows her to push Senjutsu energy out of her eye sockets towards any opponent. With this rapid and large amount of Senjutsu chakra flowing at her opponent, they turn into stone almost instantly. Where she then slams her hand against them, shattering their bodies, killing them. As if like turning them into stone was bad enough, you basically double killed them. Like, come on, leave him alone. He already dead. So, yeah, she was pretty much known. And he's actually basically like, why did I allow my rage to kick her out of my clan? Oh, basically. Basically, in all. Anyway, after turning her opponent into complete stone, she killed. This got her labeled as an S rank shinobi. And of course, Naruto, being basically wanting to hang out with his girl more and do less missions, he had decided to become a Jonin. And because he is a Jonin, he got less dangerous missions, but missions with a lot more people, which has earned him the name the Golden Death because of his soul stealing ability. With basically, and plus his golden clothes and his golden eyes. Once he looks at any opponent, they drop dead before him. Because of this, he was labeled as an S rank shinobi. His real name is unknown. Basically, I'm just gonna be saying some type of bingo book about him. So yeah, he not a huge. Yeah, let's get this good. Let's get this in. He not a he not a Hyuga. Shinobi name. Mm-mm. Goddess of stone. Abilities. Turning people into stone. Feats. Turning fleets of shinobi into stone with one glance. Wanted. No one. Order. Flee on sight. In for Naruto. Golden Death. AKA. No. Golden Death. AKA Golden Grim. As in Grim Reaper. Golden Grim. I, I know I'm fucking good at this. Abilities. Ability. Mm-mm. Glance. Death. Basically, some fucking ability to kill people with one glance. Relation. Relationship. Relationships. Mm-mm. Fiance of basically the stone goddess. Wanted by what they call it place? The Stone Nation. The Stone Village. Feet. Killing over basically killing 1,200 shinobi within one night. Bounty. Now, Minato's bounty was very high, but I'm gonna say that Naruto's bounty is higher, and it's going to be 20 million Rio. Anyway, Hokage's office. Hinata. By the way, Sasuke has also been called a name, but I forgot to say that, and I have to end this video very, very quickly. So yeah, office. Mm-mm. New groups of no. We skip another 3 years. Yeah, another 3 years. Hokage's office. Naruto Uzumaki. Or Fudora. No, Naruto Ashura. No, Naruto. Naruto has also created his own clan, and it's called the Ashura clan. So he has a seat on the council. Naruto Ashura. You will be getting Team 7. It consists of Sakura Haruno, Sosuke, Uchiha. Sosuke Uchiha. It consists of Haruno Sakura, Sosuke Uchiha, and Kiba Inuzuka. Hinata Hyuga. You will be gaining another team, which consists of Ino Yamanaka, Choji something, and what his name was. What his name was. I forgot his name. Shikamaru Nara. And finally, no, Choji Akamichi. And finally, Sasuke Uchiha. You will be gaining a complete Uchiha team, which consists of Uchiha Hakura, Uchiha Naruto. Let's say the Naruto is no Uchiha Minma, and finally Uchiha Ryu. And that's going to be the end of this video. Make sure that y'all like, subscribe, and do all that.